welcome to this week's edition of The Ideal Business. I'm excited to have with me Steve and Rorie Gower. They are rising stars, crushing it here in North America. And I was able to get them to spend a few minutes with us, sharing with us their story. Now, Steve is a teacher and Rorie is a cancer survivor and a payroll administrator. And thank God she's a survivor. Okay. And Steve, speaking of the business, so you're watching your wife get well. Share with me what happened, what led to you guys deciding to jump all in, and have you ever tried a business like this before?
Yeah, so I am a science teacher, I teach chemistry. And so we heard about the business. I was skeptical because yes, I had seen other companies before and heard the hype on things. But as I got into the company, realized that what they were trying to sell wasn't really true. And so I had really problems ethically with that. But what we saw with Neolife is I saw that there was a actual change in my wife, and to see her recover from what she would face with. And she doesn't really talk about it a whole lot, but her breathing was so bad. She lost her lung capacity. She could walk upstairs, but couldn't turn around, walk back downstairs. She'd have to sit down, couldn't yawn. But this made a major change in her. And then also during this time, I had time to research the product as well. And I've just as a scientist and knowing research and understanding the importance behind it, but just the ethics of the company is just, and the process they go through. And like I mentioned before, it blows me away. They even have a lot number for the actual seed that was planted. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's amazing. Well, so tell us what happened once you decided to jump into this business. How has this been the ideal business for you guys, and how has the success you've had impacted your life?
It's been actually been a great learning process for us. It's just been we started out, we struggled, and we had to reevaluate, come around and kind of refocus and bring it back to focus and realize why we're doing this and understand our why behind it. And you can have goals, but you have a why, you're gonna struggle. And so that why is your love for the business. We rearranged, we sat down, really thought through our why. And so we knew what that love was. They say a parent's not going to run into a burning house to save their child just because of faith. They do it out of love. So it's what's on the other side of fear that will actually keep you moving forward. And so that why is the major portion of it. But we've enjoyed it. It's been a blessing to us. We're empty nesters now, and we've just enjoyed the business has brought us together, working as a team together. We've gone through difficult times. It has not been easy. It is not easy money. If anyone ever says it's easy money, they're lying to you. Walk away. But it's been fun, and it's been nice knowing that we're not selling anything. We're actually serving, and to serve people, and just knowing just my own integrity. I now knowing the quality of the product with my own integrity. If I don't share with someone, and something would happen, I can't live. I don't want to live with regrets. Mm-hmm. So I just love to share with people, and I call it God's prescription. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I loved hearing you guys talk about how, I mean, Steve, you're as you said, a science teacher. So for you were able to get into all the nitty gritty. But I loved hearing when we did a longer business training interview with you guys stepping up and advancing up the corporate, up the success ladder. You guys have taken multiple steps and achieved a level that many others are aspiring to. But I love how you talked about the tools. You first tried to explain it all because you're able to, but I love how you discovered the tools that this business, as you said, it may not be easy, but it is simple. And the sooner we discover that we have simple processes and tools, can you just quickly, before we wrap it up, touch on how you've discovered that just in general, how tools and the resources can make, and maybe Rorie, you might want to speak to that as well, because you're not a scientist. So I know, like me, you and we've got to rely on these tools, but so Rorie, I'll ask you to comment on that first, and then Steve, ask you to comment on how the tools and resources help this.
Well, it's nice because you're learning as you go and you get into the business and you use the product, and, when people have different issues that you don't have, it's nice to be able to go back and see testimonies, to look at the videos, find out what products will work, and have the TNL app to where you can go and send those videos or those PDFs to them. It makes it a whole lot easier when you have that, when cancer I can get on lung stuff I know about, but some of the other things, it's nice to have those resources.
Yes. By the way, the TNL app, guys, those of you who are watching this, listening, that is free to new promoters. You're able to access that valuable tool. And when Rorie shares a video, it actually alerts her to when they watch it and how much they've watched of it. So pretty cool. So Steve, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, exactly. Going back to the TNL videos, it's awesome. They're just right at your fingertips. They can be with you wherever you are, and in a few seconds you can get something off to someone. So they're very valuable with that. The events are huge. Coming up in January, you gotta get people there. Events are amazing because you get so much in such a short period of time. So events are so critical. And then getting into social media. There's a lot going on there. Testimonies, it's important to people. They just don't know the facts. And it's going back to myself as don't kill your customer, like we were talking about, because I could open up and share the Bible with them, but they walk away with deer in the headlight. Look like a deer in the headlights. So that's important with that is having those resources that can access very, very quickly. And then one more thing, it's just important for yourself and have a mentor. And have the mentor is very, very important, that you can actually again catch the tailwind off your mentor.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's simple. We can make it more complex.
Yep. And for those of you who are watching this, we've got a lot of mentors all around you. It's a team, it's a family. Everybody supports one another, and together we can do more and accomplish more. And in the trend of poor wellness. So finally, last question, just how do you guys see the future with?
It's exciting. We're having fun, and it's an opportunity for us to continue to grow. For our marriage has been benefits, for being able to help other people, and with our why of knowing it's not about us, it's about serving others, and just to see how God works with that and use it to opportunity to reach other people and see lives change, and that's priceless. Yes, the money comes with it, but it's a job. I expect that. And we expect to continue to grow, and we're going nowhere up, and just been working with our team and this week and talking to everyone and getting everyone on fire. It's fun. It's exciting. Everyone's getting excited, and we're moving into 2021, and we're gonna take it to a whole new level.
I know you guys will. That's awesome. Thank you all for joining me. And folks, for those of you who are watching it, I want to encourage you, get back to the person who shared this business with you and go ahead and get started. For less than $100, you can start your own business. Pinch yourself. With a 62-year-old at this point, it's over 60 years old, right? International company in over 50 markets around the world, growing and expanding. And the products have never been more essential than they are right now. And so our business partners, like the Gowers, are having incredible success. We want to invite you to join us. And I look forward to celebrating your success as you advance your business along as well. God bless.
Thank you.